And a chance for everyone to get some shots up. Find the touch. Find the range. Find themselves. We're almost at game time. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant and Caldwell Pope are their guards. The front court is Wells and Jackson. And it's Edey in at the 5 spot. And for Toronto, the post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. Ingram is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Barrett in at the 3 spot. Greg, we look at the rosters of these teams, the athleticism they both have just jumps right off the page.
Listen, we're almost guaranteed multiple highlight level plays in this one. This is the kind of game where you see what incredible athletes the NBA has.
And here's quickly for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
A great pass and quickly makes great use of it.
Pass to Wells. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Nice looking shot there from Barrett. You can tell he's confident when he's shooting the ball.
Here's Wells. Here's Edey. Morant outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
Barnes outside. And here is Pirtle. Pass to quickly. Offline with his 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Jackson looking around. Grant. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Boy, taking what's there. Very good shot selection, just not the result you hope for.
Barnes sets a screen for quickly. And that one's good. Barnes.
Solid IQ play right there from Emmanuel quickly.
Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Wells. Back to Morant. It's rebounded by quickly.
Oh, he missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
Nobody near Barnes. Good on the 3-point shot. Barnes has got 5.
Quick release from Scotty Barnes. My goodness, pre-shot preparation was on point.
And another of these young, talented players out of Canada, R.J. Barrett, is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill.
Now here's Pirtle. Here's Barrett. Shoots over Wells. Wells grabs the miss. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I caught up with Coach Darko Rajakovic. Jaren Jackson Jr. was the topic, and Coach was impressed by the tape. He said, the more I watch of Jaren, the more I'm convinced he's the best defensive player in the league. He does so much for their team, and we're going to have to be hyper-aware of his weak side help tonight. Coach isn't alone on that appraisal. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Barrett. The Grizzlies making the shot. From deep 3-point land. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Pirtle with the steal. Now, quickly. Outside, Barrett. Pass to Barnes. Here's Ingram. From deep. Good on the triple.
Silky 3-point shot by Ingram. Just goes to the arc and knocks it down.
Morant outside. With some arc. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Down low. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Now here's Wells. Barrett covering. Pass to Caldwell Pope. To the middle. Here's Edey. Lays it up off the glass.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammates.
Quickly against Jackson. Now here's Quickly. And here is Pirtle. Ingram passes to Barnes. 4 on the shot clock. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Boy, Scotty Barnes, the complete package. Nice interior finish there.
Pass to Edey. Back to Morant. Memphis moving that ball around. Edey against Pirtle. The 3 from Morant. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for Toronto. Leading by 5. Pass to Quickly. Morant against Ingram. And here's Barnes for 3. Edey with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Here's Caldwell Pope. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet.
And we're seeing a little more of this from KCP, working that in-between area, trying to improve his efficiency.
Now here's Barnes. He has 7. It's Barrett on the wing. Another miss for him, now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Jackson finds Morant. Back to Jackson. Puts up a 3. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And it's now only a 1-point Raptor lead.
And there's that quickness of Morant, getting to the ball first and then getting it to fall.
Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Back to Quickly. Pass to Ingram. Over Caldwell Pope. And the Raptors miss again.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Wells with it. Outside Jackson. Now here's Morant. Caldwell Pope with the screen on Quickly. The offensive rebound.
All the officials are all over that one.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Santi Aldama comes in for Jalen Wells. Konchar's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Ty Jerome in for John Morant. Free throw good. Edey. And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented, different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
Both shots good from the stripe. And some good young players on the Raptors, but Doris, what's their path to contention?
Well, obviously, they have some quality basketball players. Scotty Barnes is right at the top of that list, a really well-rounded player. But here's the reality for every team. You need a well-constructed roster 1 to 15, and you need to have some depth. The season is long, the possessions in the game are fast. It is really about the totality of your group.
Now, Clark, after R.J. Barrett's three-pointer that didn't go. Back to Clark. That one doesn't go. Some solid defense from Ingram.
They need a bucket and a...
Boy, you love that he wants to finish with authority, sending a message to the defense. R.J. Barrett.
Grizzlies have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Ingram against Clark. Now here's Ingram. Defense is right there. It's sent back by Edey. Here's the floater. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Grady Dick. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
The first free throw is good. Williams, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Kanjar hits them both. So here we are, Greg, looking at this roster of the Raptors. What is the path to contention?
Well, perhaps an opening in the East for them to make a move. Going from good to great, it's tougher and will require them to develop or acquire some superstar talent.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Jerome deciding where to go with it. No good from Clark. Toronto trailing. Outside, Barrett. Out to the right wing. Dick passes to Barrett. Here's Shed. Fires the three. Offensive rebound. Hurdle's shot is off. And Clark has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. To the wing on the left. 1:25 left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Kanjar with it. Now guarded by Purtle. And again, Memphis no good.
That's not a bad shot, but this isn't really his shot.
Ingram passes to Dick. Here's Shed beyond the arc. Kanjar pulls it in. Here's Jerome. He has yet to score. Pass to Clark. Outside Williams. Clark, a screen on Ingram. Back to Clark. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
First trip to the line for him here.
And not really great numbers for him at the line, but really not terrible either. Right around 70%.
That one is off. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. And he sinks the second. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Inside. Here's Mobo. Second chance shot. The Grizzlies pull it in. Aldama passes to Jerome. Back to Aldama. Here's Jackson. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper.
And great from deep, Jackson. No issues hitting the mid-range either. Another big who has range in the new NBA.
Here's Shed for three. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
They've got Grady Dick and Murray Boyles in at the 4. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Pass to Murray Boyles. Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Shed. Shot clock at 5. They set the pick to the left side wing. Mobo. A three-pointer, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, thanks a lot, guys. The Grizzlies back among the top teams in the West after a down season in 2023-24. John Morant said, quote, "The confidence never left. As far as chemistry, we've been around each other for a while, and we know each other well. This is my team. I'm confident in my team every step of the way." Back to you, Kevin.
They play with swagger. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Here's Aldama. He takes it in. Here's Jerome. And it's Murray Boyles with the rebound. Raptors trail by 6. I like Ty Jerome, DB. He gives his team valuable lineup flexibility.
That's exactly right, Kevin, because he can play the 1 guard, he can play the 2 guard, you can have him run your team for long stretches when your lead guard needs a rest. This guy is incredible.
Toronto shooting their first free throws of the game.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. You know, DB, I heard some NBA officials talking about having a feel for the game and them drawing a line between playing aggressive and playing rough. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, Kev, this is so fascinating to me because we've seen a reversion back to a little bit more of a physical game. But without some definitive guidelines, it makes the officials' job harder.
And the second free throw, good. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Now Jerome, still without a basket. Anjar on the wing. 6 to shoot. Jerome passes to Aldama. And Aldama slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here's Walter. Here's Shed. Driving in to the paint. Mobo can't hit.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And the shot goes in.
And he is a huge presence inside at both ends. Jackson's a great asset to have in the post.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And Toronto making a change here.
Brandon Ingram. Emmanuel quickly.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Pass to Dick. It's Ingram on the wing. Defended by Aldama. Ingram with it. Aldama's there. And it's Ingram missing. Memphis leading by 9. Jerome with it. Still scoreless. Outside Jackson. Pass to Clark. And stolen by Barnes. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Brandon Clark.
Oh, an aggressive take from Ingram inside, earning the whistle in the process.
And Doris, what you love about Brandon Ingram, he's the total package.
He is, Kevin, because he's got incredible size, great shot-making ability. He's a 3-level scorer, and you can mix his matchup on the defensive end.
And that one falls for Ingram. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Conjo. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And Clark has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Outside Jackson. There's a screen by Aldama. Back to Jerome. Just 4 to shoot. Here's the 3. Barnes grabs the miss. Raptors trail by 8. Pass to Ingram. Here's Dick. Guarded by Morant. It's rebounded by Memphis. Clark's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Out to Morant. And Memphis turns it over again.
You have to be more careful with the basketball. These are possessions that you don't get back.
And the Raptors making a change here. Hurdles check in. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Dick finds quickly. Now Dick hasn't made one yet. Here's the drive and the dunk by Pirtle.
I'm not sure which was better, Pirtle's screen or his finish, but either way, nice execution in the roll.
Morant outside. Pass to Jackson. Good D by Barnes. Raptors trail by 6. Going inside. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
Pass to quickly. Lobbed up there for Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, that's about perfect timing on the alley-oop finish. Scotty Barnes' teammates know he's a big-time vertical threat.
Here's Morant. The Grizzlies with another miss. Toronto, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Here's Dick. Defended by Aldama. Here's quickly. The kick out to Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. No good with the triple. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Morant with a wide open look. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Morant's got 11.
And how about the catch and fire there from Morant? He's got the endless confidence in his ability. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And so it's Memphis with it. The Raptors getting the bucket. In the the center of things, Morant.
We all know Ja's capability to fill it up, and he is showing it here tonight.
Back to quickly. Raptors moving the ball around. Over in the corner, Barnes. Goes up on the wing. Pirtle. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
This team loves it when Pirtle can make an impact on the offensive glass. There's a lot of ways he can get his points, but this is an easy one.
Now here's Morant. In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for John Morant. Greg, dig into that a little bit.
Well, from a league suspension to multiple injuries, Morant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know when he's on the court, he's a game changer.
That free throw missing.
Now an all-NBA caliber talent, Morant still feels like he has room to improve.
R.J. Barrett's checked in for the Raptors. Memphis also making some changes. Vince Williams comes in for Santi Aldama. And Conchar subbed in for Ty Jerome. And he's good on the second. Raptors trail by 6. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Ingram outside. Pass to Barrett. That's good. It's Ingram with the assist. And that's now 7 points for R.J. Barrett.
We've seen this time and again. R.J. Barrett will not be deterred by a little contact.
Clark kicks to Morant. Over in the corner, Conchar. Off target with his three. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. To Ingram. And Barnes gets double teamed. Here's Pirtle, and he banks in the layup. And now just a 2-point Grizzly lead.
Well, this is the expectation for Jakob Pirtle. His scoring in the post has to be there for him.
Clark a screen on quickly. Here's Morant. Now Conchar. Kicked by Clark. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Morant for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Morant's got 9 points in the quarter.
And look at Morant getting bold at the arc. When he's feeling it, you really have to watch him out there.
Offensive rebound. And Pirtle able to finish.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Barrett against Williams. Clark kicks to Morant. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Yet another 3. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
Now, here's quickly. Pass to Barrett. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8, shooting 50% so far.
Boy, you talk about a gifted finisher. R.J. Barrett, soft touch on the interior.
Morant against quickly. Morant pulleys his way inside.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
Here's quickly. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Quickly's got 5 now.
That's about activity, determination, quickly finishing strong.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isola. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
We need you to get rounds right now.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Edie's checked in for Brandon Clark. Santi Aldama comes in for Jackson. Wells, he's checked in for Vince Williams. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Concha. Here's Aldama, covered by Barnes. Here's Morant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
2 shots.
That's good from Morant. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Quickly. He's got 5. Pass to Pirtle. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Ingram up top. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. 5 on the clock. And Ingram launches it from deep. Ja Morant with the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Wells sets the pick for Morant. Pass to Wells. This one for 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Ingram's got 4 rebounds in this game. Wide open. And another basket for Toronto.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Barnes dishes to Ingram. Back to Barnes. Ingram kicks to Barrett. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, you have to understand, spacing is provided when you can make threes. R.J. Barrett delivers.
Now, here's Wells. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, with that little pump fake, Morant has a sneaky way of initiating contact.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
First free throw is good. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Both free throws good from Morant. Raptors trail by 3 to the inside. Here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, I know he doesn't have to get too high to slam it home, but it doesn't take away from the force and the message sent on the dunk.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Now, here's Wells. Barrett covering. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Caldwell Pope for 3. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. A pass to Pirtle. Edie with the steal. And here is Wells. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. And it was from the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Here's Morant. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. The front court is Wells and Jackson. Morant and Caldwell Pope are their guards. And it's Edey in at the 5 roaming the paint. Morant's outside. Just 5 to shoot. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Morant's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Grizzlies. Quickly against Morant. Now, here's Quickly. Guarded closely. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one's on Morant.
Always a ton of activity, lots of energy with Quickly. This guy's so tough to cover.
Toronto shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. A free throw drops for Quickly.
Well, think about this, guys. Early in his career, Quickly finished 2nd in 6th Man of the Year voting. He's also proven he can be a capable starter in this league. That's big-time value.
And so he makes both from the line.
Well, this guy's so crafty. Once he catches the defender a little bit out of position, it's a very good bet he's going to get some free throws.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks. R.J. Barrett, the son of a pro hoops player, he said, quote, "As a youngster, my dad programmed me to be aggressive. He always told me, go to the rim, live in the paint. When you do that, you not only score, but you force the whole defense to collapse, and you can make easy plays to hit shooters." Kevin, back to you.
Playing with purpose. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Here's Quickly. Following the basket by Ja Morant. Ingram finds Barnes. Over Jackson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. "90 seconds now into the second half." In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy you can plug in just about anywhere.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edey. Raptors trail by 3. Right side, Barrett. Shakes him. He takes it up and lays it in. Barrett's got 14.
There's a confidence and a comfortability to what R.J. Barrett is doing nightly. Boy, is he cooking right now.
Back to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
And it's Ingram missing. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside Jackson to the middle. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
We have a dancer. Let's see what you got. Next.
Here's Quickly. He's got 7. Pass to Pirtle. And here's Barrett. It's sent back by Edey. Now here's Wells. Down low. And the dunk by Edey.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And the dunk by Edey.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Morant against Quickly. Can't hit from 12. Memphis leading by 7. Jackson passes to Morant. Back to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down.
And this kid throws down some mean dunks. Jackson showcasing his athleticism on that one.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Outside Barrett. Shoots over Wells. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Boy, he'd be the first to tell you that is a shot that we expect him to make.
To the paint, Edey. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now, here's Barrett. He's got 14. Shot clock at 5. Barnes kicks to Barrett. And again, no good by Toronto. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Jackson. Memphis moving it around. And they double up Jackson. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Takes a 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Caldwell Pope's got the lead up to 14 now for Memphis.
Yeah, defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Here they come, man. Your North Star Crew.
the Grizzlies with some changes. Clark, he's checked in for Zach Edey. Santi Aldama comes in for Wells. And it's Ty Jerome in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Here's Barnes. He's got 9. Pass to Barrett to stop the run. And another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
Boy, you've got to be shot ready in catch-and-shoot situations. And we know RJ's got a quick trigger.
Morant against Ingram. Morant looking around. Clock at 6. Pulls up on the elbow. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. And Jackson throws it down.
And here's a guy that's not in coast mode. Jackson's going to give it all he has every minute he's on the floor. That's how he earns the and-one.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies?
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Quickly finds Dick. And the layup's good off the glass. Dick's got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, good balance from Dick. Able to take the contact and still score inside.
Morant outside. Elbow shot is on the way. Barnes grabs the miss. Raptors trail by 12. Pass to quickly. Jerome with the steal. Here's Jackson. Here's Morant. He can't hit that time. Good D by Barnes. Now, here's quickly. Here's Pirtle. Pirtle with a screen on Clark. For 3, Barrett. Aldama with the rebound. Memphis leading by 12. Pass to Jerome. Dick against Morant. Missed inside. Toronto's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And Toronto turns it over again. And for Memphis, they're shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Jerome passes to Aldama. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, at the rim, that's just a matter of size differential, right? That's usually the result.
Second team foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. The Raptors making a switch here. Elbows checked in. The Grizzlies also making a change. Konchar's checked in for Jackson.
One shot.
Free throw good from Aldama. Raptors trail by 15. Barnes kicks to quickly. Barrett for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Clark's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Jerome passes to Clark. Back to Jerome. There's the 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Barnes has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And there's Dick. That's good on the assist by Barnes.
Not just a jump shooter. Dick can operate inside that restricted area.
Doris, nowadays, we see lots of high school transfers amongst elite players. One example, Scotty Barnes.
No, exactly, Kevin. This young man attended 3 different high schools, and I think what each guy is trying to do is raise the level of competition.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. And so quickly we'll bring it up for Toronto. Pass to Mobo. Inside. It's picked off. Here's Clark. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 16.
This is the mindset Clark has. He's opportunistic and really has an awareness of when to attack in transition.
Barnes kicks to quickly. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Morant. He has 35. 11 feet away, and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And you want to prevent Ja from driving to the rim, but you gotta also contest him at the mid-range and just hope it doesn't go in.
Now here's Barnes. 9 points in the game so far. A crossover. Had a hand on it. Morant outside. The layup off target. Raptors trail by 16. Barnes kicks to Barrett. Kicked away. There's 1:40 left here in the 3rd quarter. Morant against quickly. Morant drives in. Aldama. And Aldama slams it in.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Here's Dick. Off target from outside. Memphis leading by 18. Out to Morant. Clark sets a screen for Morant. And slam dunk by Clark.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Here's Dick. There's 39 seconds left in the 3rd. 5 to shoot. Pass to Mobo. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Morant left side. Shoots over Dick. Again, Memphis.
Fantastic instincts there by Morant, sizing up the D and then just taking what he sees.
Dick against Morant. Dick with it. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Dick's got 7 now in this quarter. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's the Grizzlies up 19. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Walter. Dick is out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Mobo in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now here's Ingram driving inside.
And on the drive, Ingram's length gives him such an advantage. The defense tries to counter, and it sends him to the line.
At the line for 2, Brandon Ingram.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. Now Jerome. Clark outside. Goes back up. Mobo with the rebound. Raptors trail by 18. Pass to Shed. Ingram outside. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Clark dishes to Jackson. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Clark. Here's Jerome. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. And the Grizzlies lead by 20.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the Flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Now here's Ingram. And he makes good on the layup. Mobo's got his first points of the game.
Man, you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Mobo. Pass to Dick. Steps back and fires. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
So much balance when Dick's in the air. Always able to square his chest and make a confident stroke.
Jerome passes to Williams. And here's Jackson. He's covered by Ingram. Jackson is doubled. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Brandon Ingram. We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but GA much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, her range out beyond the arc and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
And he knocks down the first one. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Walter. The Grizzlies also making a change. Morant's checked in. He doesn't get the second one. Raptors trail by 19. To the middle. Here's Poeltl. No good that time. Some solid defense from Clark. Pass to Jerome. Picked by Clark. Over in the corner, Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Jackson. The tray. Good. And the nice assist from Morant.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
It's Ingram on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Mobo. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Morant against Poeltl. And that one's good. Morant's got 15 points in just the second half. Williams against Ingram. Launches it. A second chance effort, and that's 2 points on the layup.
They love to work for second chance points. That's how you win on the margins.
Pass to Jerome. Now here's Jackson. he can't bank that one in. The Raptors have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
To the paint, here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Pass to Dick. Out to Ingram. Over Clark. And it's Ingram missing.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Here's Jackson. Mobo with the rebound. Toronto, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Out to Ingram. Raptors need to get a shot off. Mobo can't hit. And Clark has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Jackson, a screen on Dick. Morant dishes to Jackson. Yep, that one goes. Jackson's got 13 points in the second half.
And how about the strength of Jackson there? Uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contact.
The Grizzlies have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Clark, the pass to Morant. Pirtle against Jerome. Back to Morant. From outside the arc. Rebound by the Raptors.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
In the modern NBA, boy, you hunt down mismatches. That's a size disadvantage, and he takes advantage.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Edey's checked in for Brandon Clark. Wells comes in for Vince Williams. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Ty Jerome. And the Grizzlies leading by 21. Up top, Morant quickly covering. Jackson kicks to Caldwell-Pope. Jackson against Barrett. Free throw line jump shot. Jackson gets the bucket.
A big night for Jackson so far. He's a talented scorer and only getting better.
Pass to Mobo. And here is Ingram. Jacks up a 3. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Morant's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It's stolen by Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
Excellent instincts from R.J. Barrett right there. Finds the gap, drives with confidence.
Morant outside. Unloads from 13. Rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Here's Mobo. Count that one.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now here's Wells. Outside Jackson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And they got to bring the double team on it.
First personal foul.
Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for the Raptors.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson Jr. At the line for 1.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
Toronto's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Quickly. Ingram wide open. Off target from three-point range. Memphis leading by 22. Caldwell Pope kicks to Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And they double up Morant. Caldwell Pope. Jackson has the open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Jackson's got 27 points.
And he's proven he can make this shot. Jackson, the D has to respect his range better than that.
Morant against Quickly. Pass to Barrett. Just 5 on the clock. Edey with the rebound. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And finished off by Morant.
This is how athletic Morant is. A point guard who possesses incredible athleticism.
Outside Barrett. Back to Quickly. Cans it from downtown.
And he's not going to miss those very often, even from deep. The D has to close out a little stronger on him.
Jackson with the screen. Launches a three. Rebound by the Raptors. Hurdles. Toronto's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now, here's Quickly. Good work there as it goes. Quickly's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, when Quickly drives, you see that suddenness, and there's also a control there. Both are important.
Morant sets a screen for Caldwell Pope. Out to the wing. Morant outside. And they double up Morant. Hurdle with the steal. Fast break Toronto. Barnes against Jackson. Out to Ingram. Down low. Here's Pirtle. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Grizzlies.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for John Morant.
You love this guy's confidence. He believes every shot is going in, and boy, a whole lot of them did.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Edey. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Here's Toronto. Here's Ingram. Misses from short range.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Here's Pirtle. It's sent back by Edey.
Well, the contact on Pirtle, pretty clear there. The big man getting tough and gets the call.
Jakob Poeltl taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. So he gets them both. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Ja Morant.